Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to grow large oak trees with a sapling every single time you try this method. Now I found this when I was doing some research for the next episode of Do You Know Minecraft, and I decided to share this one because the previous method involved using cobblestone and torches, and I found that to be a little bit unreliable. Now as the game gets updated, things change in the code and some of the old techniques don't work anymore, but this one works perfectly every single time. So what you got to do is place down a sapling, then diagonal to it, put 2 blocks like so, and it's this block here that needs to either be glass or a slab like this, and then remove the block down below, and then you can grow the tree. Now this will work if you leave it to grow both naturally, which will take a long time, and if you use bone meal, which can also take up to a stack or more. And you can see on our first try we've got a big large tree right here. Now this technique works, as I said, every single time. So it's really important to understand that this method isn't always going to create big trees like this one right here. What it will do though is always create the large tree type. Now this type of tree will try and grow extra high, it will try to spawn extra branches and amounts of leaves as well, but it doesn't always succeed in doing that, and sometimes you'll get a smaller tree like this one over here. You can see it's sort of got an extra group of leaves over on this side, but no extra branches. Now this one over here is the smallest possible type of large tree that you can get, and it looks as about the same size as a regular tree. So it's one thing to keep in mind, this is a large tree right here, it's just the smallest possible variant of it that the game can actually create. So you're always going to get a large tree type, but that doesn't necessarily mean a large tree. However, you can see from the few that we've done here, these ones aren't too common. So I wanted to find out the average amount of bone meal this technique would use, so I set up this testing environment. All of these trees have been hand grown. Basically I came over here with some saplings, I'd go into survival mode, use up some bone meal, and then tally up how much I used each time. Now on average it's 20 bone meal per tree. However, sometimes you could get away with just using 1 or 2 pieces of bone meal, and sometimes it would use over a stack, so it can be quite stubborn, but on average it uses 20 bone meal per tree. So here's an unused copy of the testing environment, and by the way, when I did the bone meal test there weren't all of these saplings here, I did them one by one. What I wanted to show you in this world though was that these trees can grow naturally with this method as well. So let's set the text speed to 1000, and straight away you can see that these trees start popping up. The large ones are absolutely everywhere, and that's causing my game to lag, so we're going to slow it down to 100 and have a little fly around. So you can see here most of the times the trees are very big. Occasionally we get the smallest variant of the large tree. And one last thing that I wanted to mention is that I did mess around with adding extra blocks like at this height and then this height to see if we could force it to grow higher, but my testing was really inconclusive. It kind of felt sometimes like it was, but then again sometimes you would see some of these smaller trees where the leaf box here had simply been replaced by the glass that was already there. So I'd say that's inconclusive, but this technique for now should do you just fine. And that's it from me this video. As always, if you've enjoyed it, leave a like down below and check out the tutorials playlist for more useful things that you can do in your survival world. But anyway, that's it from me, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.